I just recently hit my first 1000 followers on IG, but it took me way too long. 2.5 years of consistent effort put in. So I'm gonna give you 3 steps that I wish I knew way earlier that I could have implemented 2.5 years ago, so you can implement them right now and get to your first 1K followers in 3 months. And the first one I want to give you that you probably heard a million times already is please don't try to reinvent the wheel. Copy other creators. So what you're going to do, right? You're going to go to TikTok and you're going to open up the page of one of your favorite creators, right? So let me just, for example, search up June Yu. Right? Maybe you're familiar with June, right? So if we go onto the TikTok page right here, you can also do this on your phone, but then you want to go to the button that says popular, okay? So you're going to filter for the most popular videos of that specific creator, right? And now that we're here, we can see the most viral videos from this one creator that we searched up. What you're gonna do from there on is just rip that format, rip that hook. My most viral video was a copy of this creator right here, and it got 800k views and it's still growing. It's probably gonna hit 1 million in the next couple of days, right? But I basically just copied a video, that's all I did. And this video popped off really well for me on TikTok. It got like 300k views. Right? This is a complete copy from June. He made a video like this as well, right? It goes like, I'm whatever years old and I'm a bit embarrassed to admit that. And then you basically write a bunch of things in the caption that you're embarrassed about, right? It's very vulnerable, it's very real, and it makes people read through the caption. That's why people watch it so much, right? This performed really well because I copied the format. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna search out the most viral videos of your favorite creator who is in the same niche as you, right? For me personally, that's content. So I take a lot of inspiration from June. Take one of their videos and make your own version of it. Don't copy the like framework maybe that they show, right? But try to look at the hook. Try to look at the format. Try to analyze why it's working. For caption videos, for example, like this one that I just showed you right here, the reason that this works is because it evokes an emotion, right? It says, I am 18 and I'm a bit embarrassed to admit that. And then obviously people wonder, okay, what is he embarrassed about? But I don't give away the answer in the video directly. I let them scroll to the caption and read all of this, right? While they read it, the video is going to play and play and play. And that's where the platform then sees, oh, people are actually rewatching this a lot. Let me like push this out to a bunch of other people. And that's how the cycle goes, right? But with any other video, right? Let's say it's like a talking video that you find from your favorite creator. Look at the video, copy the URL, like make a doc, okay? And this is, by the way, a super good exercise that you can always do and that you should from time to time do as a creator, is to analyze videos and really break down why a certain hook worked for them. So let me show you how I usually do that, right? You can see I have this doc right here, which is like hook research. And then we have hooks like these, right? One of them goes like, this video is for aspiring content creators. If you're not one of those, just keep scrolling. Inspired from this video right here. If we take a look.
Videos for aspiring content creators. If you're not one of those, just keep scrolling. Stop asking.
And then you analyze why it worked, okay? So why did it do well? Talks directly to one group of people. Uses reverse psychology by encouraging others to scroll. And it's like there's niche info in that video, okay? So that could be an example. And I want you to take a look at videos in your niche and do the exact same. That's how you're going to copy the right way. So now step number 2 is double down. If you have a video that performed well for you, like this one, right? You can see on IG, I think this one has like what? Let me check. 46k views, okay? But on TikTok, that same video got me, let's see, where is it? 300k views, okay? So I doubled down on that exact format and I made different variations of it. Doubling down doesn't mean that you need to repost the same video 10 times. Just analyze what worked well in that video and make different variations of it. But don't try to like completely like flip it around, because then you can't keep track of what really worked, okay? So make small changes in it. I'm gonna show you an example, okay? So we have that one video, that initial video that performed pretty well. I made more variations of it. So I made this one, which is like, I'm 18 and I'm kind of afraid I learned these lessons too early, right? I have another one, which is this one. I'm 18 and I'm slowly learning to be okay with, right? All of these performed like okay, but not really super well. But then we have this one. I'm 18 and I low-key regret how long I cared about. So all of these videos are very, very similar, if you can see it. But this one specifically performed really, really well on IG. As you can see, 800k views, almost 900k right now. So that's how you're gonna double down. Take that same video, change one small thing about it, and then post it again. Don't repost the same video 10 times, but take a look at what worked in one of those videos and just take that same concept and make different variations of it. And on number 3, please get a mentor, get a community, get someone who knows more about content to teach you content, right? Because for the first like 1.5, maybe 2 years, I didn't have anyone helping me with content, which was a huge mistake, right? I always thought like, well, I can learn all this stuff on YouTube, right? It's all free. All the information is for free out there. It is, okay? But are you gonna take action? Like, that's the question that I always ask myself. And not just saying this because I myself have like a mentorship program, right? But I'm genuinely trying to help you because I had the same thought. But I got to a point where I went like, okay, I have this information online, but why am I not taking action, right? I see a podcast, I listen to an expert speak about content, but then I'm like, okay, that's good advice, but it doesn't really apply to me because I'm in this niche, or I have like, I want to reach these people. Doesn't apply to me because I just started content. That advice is probably not for me, right? But when you have someone that can directly talk to you and give you advice, especially in content or even business, right? You know exactly what to do. Like, let me tell you, it's a whole nother different thing. And I myself have mentors as well, right? I've had one beginning of 2025 who specifically helped me to revamp my whole business structure, which without him, like, you can take a look. I have a video on my YouTube. If you want to, I'll probably link it somewhere here. You can take a look. He basically changed my life, because if I would have gone down the same route that I was on, I wouldn't be here, right? Not saying that I'm in this like super luxury spot, like I've reached all my life goals. No, okay, there's still so much more to come. But I'm telling you, I would have gone down a wrong route. I don't know how to pronounce it, but you get my point, okay? And what you got to remind yourself of is that you can pay with your own time, your own effort, or you can just pay someone to basically give you those lessons, right? To save you that time and get you to the point where you can like scale much faster, if that makes sense, right? I don't really like the word scale because it's like really businessy, guru-y, but I hope you get what my point is, right? You can skip all that time. There's no need to go through it all by yourself. And now this is the part where I want to talk about what I have to offer, okay? So if you're a beginner creator, don't try to see it as an ad, just try to see it as a way of me trying to help you. First of all, if you don't trust me, watch my other content. Watch my stuff, watch my valuable videos that I have here on YouTube, watch my reels. I have a bunch of informational videos for content creators specifically, right? So if you don't trust me already, that's completely fine. Check out my other free content. I have a lot more like that. If you then still don't trust me, go check out my 5-day accelerator, which is basically breaking down how you can start content, like the point where most people get stuck, which is starting, how you can start creating content step by step, like autistic levels of detail, how you can start content right now, post your first 3 videos, all laid out step by step, like every idiot can follow that. And then after that, I want you to consider something, okay? So like I said, you can either pay with time yourself, or you can pay someone to then skip all of those mistakes for you to then get you to that point, right? And that's exactly what I want to do. And now I am obviously not the biggest creator on IG or on YouTube or whatever, but I have learned a fair share of my lessons in content throughout this journey, right? So I want to help beginner creators who are just getting started with content skip all of my mistakes and get to where I'm at right now. So to a point where you can get to your first 1K followers, make your first money online, get clients with it, like build a program around it. I want to get you there in less than half the time that it took me. So I have a program which I call the Contentpreneur Circle. I don't know why I just closed my laptop. I thought that looked cool, but this is basically where I help beginner creators skip all of my mistakes and get to the point where I am at right now. And you can go to my IG, look at my proof, right? I have a bunch of testimonials, a bunch of case studies. And if you like, you can have a look through this, right? I recently just got Harry to his first 20K followers, right? He was stuck at like, what, 5K followers, 6K followers in the beginning when we started, right? But now recently he's been getting to 10K, 20K. Like last week he was at 10K followers, right? This week he's at 20K. And just because he implemented one piece of advice that I gave him. I even have a story that talks about all of that. You can all check it out. But basically, if that sounds like something you would like to know more about, not saying that you need to buy into it or anything like that, and also letting you know that this program is very affordable for the info that you get in there. If you'd like to know more about it, we can hop on a no pressure chat, okay? So you can just book a call down here in the description. We can chat. I don't want to force sell you. That's not my intention with this. I just want to see if I can help you. And if so, this will be the best decision that you've ever made in your entire life. I can promise it, because I know who I can help, and beginner creators, it's just that, right? So if you've always wanted to start a page, you've always wanted to help people, you've always wanted to start creating content, or you just got started but don't know how to like scale this faster, right? How to skip my mistakes, book the call and I'll see you there. Peace.